All right, on this one, we have a scale factor of 1/2. Now, remember in the other lesson, we talked about how we can multiply by that scale factor. The question asked me for the perimeter, and remember the perimeter is all the way around. So if I multiply this distance right here by 1/2, that's going to give me 1. Well, all of these sections that are 2 units long are going to be 1. So I'm going to have a 1 here, a 1 here, a 1 here, and a 1 here. So right now, perimeter, remember, is the distance around, so I've got 4 units on this scale copy. All right? All of these that are 1 times 1/2 gives me 1/2. So I have all of these that are 1 are going to be 1/2. Now I got to be careful to include every single one in that. All right. So like I forgot that one right there. Let's get that one in there. So I've got these two. Let's put those together to make another one. Let's put these two together to make another one, and these two together to make another one. So now I have 3 more ones. All right. Now look at these 3 right here. Half of 3 is 1.5. So I have 1, 2, and then put these halves together for another 3. So if I add all these together, I get that the perimeter is 10. So the perimeter of this scale copy is 10 units. Okay. Find the area of it. Well, to find the area, I just count. And there are 13 blocks here. Okay. So I'm going to put the area of the original is 13 square units. Okay. Now, remember up top when we said when we're working with scale copies, we have to find the scale factor. So that means on this question right here for the area, I have to multiply 1/2 times 1/2 to get what I'm going to multiply by with the area because it increases in 2 dimensions. It decreases by the base and the height, which I would have to have if I would deconstruct that. So I know that the area has to be 1/4 of this. So in order to get this one, I have to do 13 times 1/4 because I multiplied the scale factor times itself. And then when I do that, I get, let me use my calculator to get that. I get 3.25 square units. Okay. Now the units, I don't know what it's going to allow you to do on the actual test when we do it, but if you put square units, do, but if not, I'm probably not going to count it wrong. All right, on this one, we have a map that says 6 centimeters represents 9 kilometers. Remember, a centimeter is not very big, but a kilometer is huge. Now, if I brought this like a ratio, this would be so much easier. So I have 1 centimeter. I want to know how many kilometers that equals. Well, if I look at this, if I divide 6 by 6, I get 1. So if I do that same thing over here, 9 divided by 6 gives me 1.5. So my answer here would be 1 centimeter equals 1.5 kilometers. And I just looked for that relationship. Now, I want to know how many kilometers 8 centimeters would equal. Okay. So if I look at this relationship, 1 times what is 8? And that would be times 8. So if I do this times 8, I'm going to have 1.5 times 8. 1.5 times 8 gives me a total of 12 kilometers. So I'm looking for those scale factor relationships. What did I do to 6 to get to 1? I divided by 6. I have to do that same thing over here. Then I looked at this 1. What did I do to 1 to get to 8? Well, I multiplied by 8, and I have to do the same thing over there. If you can work these, you can do well on the test.